another Sunday food prep day for me, and so first thing I did this morning was do an Instant Pot chicken. So I did a whole chicken, and so it's on the counter over there cooling off so I can take all the chicken off of it. Then I decided to do a casserole and some individual egg cups with some different macros for my husband and then for me. So, just like my chili relleno casserole, we're going to use a pretty much same kind of idea. I preheated the oven to 450. And then this Pyrex has some of the lard that I rendered the other day on another video. I just lined this pan, and then these are all individual ramekins. I'm going to do some individual serving eggs for the week. So I'm going to do mushrooms and asparagus because I had that in my freezer. This is literally, I just went with what I had. I had some leftover asparagus from the other day when I made a meal. Actually, I think it was last night. I have these Teton Waters little hot dogs. I was like, I'll throw those in. Cheese, and I'm just going to do a little bit of different versions of this. So, first thing, I'm going to go ahead and put the mushrooms. So this is the mushroom medley. Got this from Trader Joe's, and it only has good stuff in it. So I wanted to use that. All right. So this is about 3 2/3 cups of the mushrooms for this. And since it has some liquid in it, I'm not going to add as much of some other stuff. All right. So I just thawed those out. All right, going to throw that in there. This is about 14 of those little Teton Waters hot dogs. I'm just going to throw those in there. With some asparagus. This is 7 ounces of cheese. It's the Kerrygold Dubliner cheese. I got it at Costco. All right, prepped all of that. All right, and then this is 16 eggs and a 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream. Because of the mushrooms and asparagus I added to this casserole, I took a little bit of the cream out because there's going to be a lot of moisture in there. And of course I did like garlic powder, some salt, pepper, 21 seasoning, salute, whatever you want to season it with. 16 eggs. There we go. All right. This in the oven for 45 minutes. For my macros, I want a little bit lower protein and higher fat and a little less carbs than my husband would have. So I'm not putting the extra meat in here. And I'm going to divide up into these 4 ramekins. This is about a 1/3 cup of the mushrooms, and I'm gonna divvy that up into each of these. And this is about a 1/4 cup of the asparagus. And this is 2 ounces of cheese. So 2 ounces of cheese in each of the, or split up between 4. Now this is 5 egg yolks and 5 eggs. So it might be a little bit too much for all 4 of these, but we'll see. I've just guessed. And then 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, seasoned up, of course. actually turned out to be about perfect. So 5 egg yolks and 5 eggs. That way you have a little less protein and higher fat content. You get all of the nutrition from the egg yolks, and it'll turn out nice and fluffy and it'll taste delicious. All right, so I cleaned out my Instant Pot after doing the chicken, and all you gotta do, this is like my favorite thing, there's a cup of water and the steaming rack, and you just set these in there. You can stack as many of these as you want in here. I just have 4, so I'm just doing 4. And see, I put 3, and then I put 1 there. There we go. And put the top on. All right, so manual, high pressure, and I'm just gonna do 8 minutes. There we go. And while all of this cooks, I'm gonna go take all the chicken off of that chicken. I'm just gonna pull the bones out and we'll have chicken for the week. Okay, so the egg cups are done. And I'm gonna turn it off. Now this is the scary part, you gotta let all the pressure out. So I'm gonna turn the knob and turn it away from me. And let it steam out. Alright, open it up and voila. Nice little fluffy egg cups there. So those are 4 little meals. These are the perfect little meal for me because I don't like to eat a lot during the day. I usually just do like a fat coffee in the morning, and then around 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, a small little meal if I eat or not, because I work out after work. So I don't like to have anything in my stomach. So this kind of meal is perfect for me to just have a little something to get me through to my workouts and maybe even tennis afterwards. What I would do as well with these egg cups is put, when they've cooled off, I'm going to take probably a tablespoon of butter and put them on each one of these with some plastic wrap on them, and then when I warm them up for work, I'm going to add a little bit of fat there with the butter on there, and it's just delicious like that. Or I would eat this with a little guacamole cup for a little added fat, or you can do it by yourself, depends on your macros. But adding a tablespoon of butter will add 100 calories, but it's all fat, so it's good. While those were cooking, I pulled all the chicken off of that Instant Pot chicken, which took 45 minutes. I literally just put it in the Instant Pot, added some chicken broth to the bottom, like about a cup and a half, and then just seasoned it up, like nothing special, just salt and pepper and different things. And then I had...
You also seasoned it with the hand towel.
I did. I put the hand towel in there. So I had a whole chicken, so I don't really like the chicken breast, so my son and my husband will eat that. I will eat the dark meat. I already ate the skin because it was delicious. And then I have a little bone broth right there. When this cools down, it's gelatinous and it's literally a bone broth. So that's super easy. So I already have these prepped. And then in 18 minutes, we'll have the other casserole. All right, casserole's done. Turn that up really pretty. All right, so food prep for Sunday. Instant Pot whole chicken. Got some bone broth as well. Got 4 individual little keto egg cups and a full casserole. I will go ahead and post the macros on these. I did put them into my Fitness Pal, so I will put them at the end of the video if you're curious what a serving size of this. This one, the casserole again, will be cut into 8 servings. So, and then I'll add a tablespoon of butter to the other ones. Sunday meal prep.